Hello, and we hope you're all doing wonderfully well. It's Sunday, and that does not mean Sunday Fun Day as such. It means Valdavia Public Campaign. Remember, everyone's welcome in this. Day 5, Operation Lightning. Elkin, what's going on today, my valued Paraguayan?
Welcome everybody to Day 5, Operation Lightning. Well, as you can see, it is now 19th of January 2017. It is winter. It is 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's rather cold. If you ever look at the weather, it is minus 12 degrees. Oh. We have a lot of snow. But the good news is that we have very good visibility and nice sunshine. So that's okay. It's a little bit of clouds, but it's not that much. Well, what happened after the last mission? That was very interesting, since it was a resounding victory for the Blues. The Blues were able to convince a lot of foreign countries to give them help. And amongst those countries and amongst all the help that they could get, they could muster a very big force. And what they mounted now in the middle of the winter was a very surprise amphibious landing. And that landing happened northwest of Sukhumi. If you go to the main map, you will see where are those 4 ships in the harbor and the 4 landing ships, and there's a landing zone. So that happened actually yesterday. So all the day yesterday plus during the night, since that landing was completely a surprise and it went completely unopposed by the Red forces, they could basically discharge a lot of equipment, a lot of tanks, and all of them has been ongoing for the last basically 36 hours. Those ground forces have moved west, basically towards Gudata, and now they're facing the problem of taking the airbase of Gudata. Right now, and at mission start, the base is in red hands. There are actually even some spawn points within the base. And the whole mission is about taking the base at Gudata. So, what happened in the meantime is that we all know there has been very little flying in between all these missions, and the GR boss is not happy at all about this. Everybody knows that he only cares about money, and now we all know he also cares about robot cows. So he simply couldn't resist a last-minute offer, a very generous offer, by the Republican forces, and he basically switched sides. So he ordered all GR pilots to take their aircraft and fly over to Sochi Air Base.
Sorry, guys.
So, yeah, that's him. So you went away yesterday. You took all the GR pilots. Only four pilots were left behind, with all the airplanes at Sochi. Unfortunately, since all this happened at the very last minute, you only could get some weapons. So you will have a few weapon restrictions for these missions. For this mission. So what do we have right now? The mission itself is actually pretty easy. Take Gudata Airbase with ground units. If you lose it, retake it. And decide that after 90 minutes has control of Gudata, wins.
Copy that.
Now,
so, it's not decided.
No, it's not decided. Right now, the mission starts with Gudata in red hands, but it's not decided. So whoever takes it wins after 90 minutes. This is basically for everybody who has been in the Sunday Fun Days before. It is loosely based on King of the Hill. So it's basically the same premise. You need to move ground units as a human sitting inside the tanks, go in there, fight your way through, and take the airbase. Whenever the airbase is taken by a side, you will get a message on the top right, and it will say red forces have control of Gudata or blue forces have control of Gudata. So you will know who has the control of it.
So all ground forces have to be human controlled. We can't do bot control ground forces.
I'm going to go into that
some
detail.
bot control.
Yeah, I'm going to go into that detail, and I will tell you a little bit the difference. Yes, but there is both. It's a mixture. For the red side, you have almost all human control. For the blue side, since we are only 4 people, we have much more AI control. So one important thing before we go through the rules in detail is that basically everybody who's flying either aircraft or helicopters, you have, for purposes, infinite response. However, with the ground units, you don't have that. So when a ground unit is destroyed, it's gone. So you have a very finite amount of ground units, and you need to take care of them, and you need to use them wisely in order to take over Gudata and keep it. that's basically the overall mission. If you don't have any further questions, I can go through the rules and the details.
Send.
One question.
Yes?
Anyone can control ground units, right?
Yes. If you have combined arms, no problem.
Got it.
Okay, let's go through the rules. As usual, you know already, failure to completely adhere to the rules will have you banned forever and ever. Respawn conditions, there are no restrictions at all. Only Red 4 slots are available this time because, as I said, you all are now flying for the Red 4. I know this will probably be one time only because I suspect I already know how the next mission is going to go, but this time it's all Red 4. Weapon availability, I hope everybody went through all of this because Artie, who's gonna go and do the PDA afterwards, he's also gonna look at after everybody who has been using weapons, what weapons they are using. So you need to comply with this one. So very quickly, for the Red 4 air-to-air, you can only use Sidewinder Lima and Papa 5, and for the Sparrows you can have the mics. You have the RB-74s for the vegans. And for the Russian, for the mix, you have the R27R and ER only, and the R60 mic. And the Mirage can only use the Magic. In the air-to-ground, you cannot use any pods. With pods, I mean targeting pods or ECM pods. You can use, of course, all guns and also gun pods, no problem. For guided weapons, you can only use the Mavericks. Well, I think that's the only usable ones also. The Vickers. And in the Su-25, you can use the KH-29 Tango and the KH-25 Mike Lima. And for the vegans, you can use the RB-75 and the A version, and the RB-15s, you will have to use them because, as you can see, there is a sizable Blue Force naval force. The only difference in terms of weapons is that since we basically have only one person flying, that would be Penguin, he can use the Mike Sidewinders and also the Mike Hotel Sparrows. And of course, for our helicopter, which will probably be Artie, he can use the Mistral. And that's basically it on terms of weapons. I don't know if anybody has a question in terms of weapons. Great. To make it easier, again, please don't change the skins. And if you have any problems in ID, the few Blue 4 aircraft that you're going to encounter, those are all carrying UK colors. So either helicopters or F-18s flying, this will be in UK colors. Final considerations that you need to know, of course, since Blue 4 are only 4 humans, we have a lot of AI on the ground, in the air. So there's a lot of AI support for us. All humans, if you have combined arms, you all can drive the ground units. Your main fighting unit will be the T-80, but there are some other ground units. I would basically concentrate only on the T-80s. And I'm going to go afterwards a little bit more on the detail on which units, when to use them. The helos, they spawn from FARPs and from airports. I don't put the FARPs in there so you don't attack them, but they are there. Also, please note that the Blue 4 AAA, which is a combo of Avengers and Gepards, is very dense. So if you see slightly north and a little bit west of Gudata, there's a river. That's basically the front line. Anywhere east of that, there's a lot of AAA. Mainly short range, but a lot. We also do have some Hawksams to take care of anybody wants to fly over high on the higher side. And on the red side, you have SA-13s, Strelas, and Shilka AAA, plus SA-6, but your AAA network is much less dense than the blue one. The blue one is very dense. The Blue 4 ships are important because you have 4 landing ships, which really don't play anything here in this mission, but you have 2 destroyers, the Nustashimi destroyers. Those are very potent in terms of anti-aircraft. If you go anywhere near, they will shoot you down, they will shoot your missiles down, they will shoot everything down. And the 2 Grisha frigates, they also have some nice SA-8 missiles. So I would suspect that you're going to use your Vigans and your RB-15s for something good in there. As I said, at Gudata itself, there are a few Red 4 and Blue 4 slots. that you can use whenever your base is in your hands. If I remember correctly, for the Red 4, those are Su-25, I think Harrier and A-10As. Finally, very important, we all know that most of the fighting on the ground units will happen at Gudata. Probably also a lot of the aircraft will target ground units at and around Gudata Air Base. It's very important that you always target the units and not the airbase itself, because each side wants to take over the airbase, so it doesn't make sense to destroy it. So whenever anybody attacks a unit, it has to be a precision attack. So don't just go in and drop 20 NK-82 Snake Eyes on top. That doesn't make any sense at all. So it has to be precision attack. It could be guns, of course, but it has to be precision attack. So no area bombing or similar over Gudata. Before we go through the different groups, if you all go to the second sheet, the Intel Info Task A. So there you have a few of the pictures. Basically, I mean, we talked about all the issues in here. As you know, your mission in Red 4 is take and keep Gudata airbase with ground forces. Landing doesn't make any difference. You have to take it with ground forces. If you lose the airbase, you need to attack back and retake it. Your enemies are F-18s, Gazelles, both Mistral and Hot, the 2 destroyers and the 2 frigates, and in terms of ground units, Leopard 2, Gepards, and Avengers. In order for the taking over of the airbase to take effect, you need to kill all the enemy units within the airbase perimeter and have at least one of your own units alive within the perimeter. Then it will recognize as the base in your control. Same happens for the blue side.
Is there a perimeter distance that's set for that? I mean, is it a mile out? Is it 2 miles out?
If you have a look there at the picture of Gudata,
right?
If you use basically the length of the runway plus a few feet on either side, that's the perimeter.
All right.
I mean, it's a little bit bigger, but I think that's the safest way to see it. If you just think what's a little bit further beyond the runway ends on both sides, that's the airbase perimeter. For the red side, most of your ground units are not grouped. It means they are singular. So you need to move them one by one. In theory, you could move them with a battleground commander, and you have one slot for that. But the idea is, of course, to do more like a King of the Hill style mission. So fight between humans. I mean, that's the main idea. But you can move them also with a battleground commander. And further back, you have a few grouped ground units. Those are your basic reserve. I would also move them further towards the front so that in the end, if you need them, because everything else has been shot and destroyed, you have them ready to use. After 90 minutes, the mission starts at 10 o'clock, so at 11:30, the side that has Gudata airbase wins. But only if there is at least one ground unit alive within the perimeter, and that ground unit was moved in there by a human. So it has to be done in singular, so it cannot be done by the AI. That's basically it. If you look at the pictures, you can see Gudata airbase. So it's very snowy and it's very cold, but as you can see, some clouds, but it's a nice visibility. You can also see on the top your enemies, the Leopard 2s, the Avengers, and a little bit on the right side behind the Avengers, you can see a Gepard. So those will be your main enemies. And your own forces are these SA-13s, the Estrella ones. You have the T-80s. Those are going to be your main battle tanks. And then you can see here a picture of the landing site. The landing site is, of course, there on the coast. You have there the 4 landing ships, which are here represented by these cargo ships. And then at the bottom, you have the ships. On the left is the frigate, the Grisha one. And on the right, you have the destroyer, the Nostrashimi destroyers, which, as I said, are very potent anti-aircraft defenses. And that's it from my side. So
Okay,
further
guys.
questions?
Day 4, we had, I think, George as a kind of commander bossing everyone around and telling them what to do. We're going to have something similar again, because it's chaos if we don't have a commander.
Well, George is going to be on the blue side this time, so
5
I'm
minutes,
not going to
George.
boss you around.
Have we got anyone on the red side? Because otherwise it's just chaos and everyone gets...
Rogue, I'm going to be in charge on the ground forces.
Lovely. So you let us know what's going on, what needs attacking, roughly what's going on. Okay.
Copy that. I'll tell you everything about that in our briefing.
Okay, I'm going for look at the groups now. On the red side, Triumph in the Warthog A's, Griffin Phoenix, Flynn's 5, Spider Monkey, Hunter, Morris, Warthog C's, Slow, makes sense, and Never Scared, 821, Austin in the Frogfoot T, Birdman, Mario, Hello, Oldsmobile. Oh, RC hasn't turned up, so we've got a spare Harrier slot. Supercap.
Okay, let me just write in. There would be Misha.
Blank Misha, Tuxor, and Mad Dogs. Duesenberg. We've got Smarts, Delta V, Plan, and Domague. That's Mirage, by the way. Saab, ironically in Falcon A's, Kale, D13W, and Super Ivan. Zatsava. What's that? A Russian car or something? Must be, wasn't it?
Yugoslavian.
Yugoslavian, indeed.
There we go. It's happening in the vegans.
It's like a cheap Trabant.
Blood,
Like the vegans.
Colbjörn, Bob Air, and Blood Stripe. Hugo, no one. Mercury in the Tomcats. Kingston Gaming Channel. Red Sword, Rust Belt, Sandsman, Francis. Rover, good car. I had a Rover. Best car I ever had was a Rover 220. Really nice. Tiger, F5s, P-Jot, Cannonball, Side King, and Grizzly. Plymouth in the KF50s, Centillion, Buckeye, Pastor P, and Ronin. Just watch that. Good movie. Simca, empty. And the blue, the evil blues, Wartburg, Penguin in the Hornuit, NSU, never heard of that, Superati, Maybach, I've got a couple of them, our local Paraguayan Elkin, and have I missed anyone else? That's everyone, isn't it?
George in a Trabant.
The Trabant.
George in a Trabant. I don't know any of these were Trabant. Okay, fine, whatever.
Two-stroke German car.
Right. Oh, my, nice. Right. Are we going to get rid of the blue so we can do a bit of red chatting? Okay, Super Reds, talk to me, baby.
Let's go bomb stuff.
You want to go bomb things now? Now we're all out of
Yes.
violence, are we? Right. No, I'm
Do we
fine.
know? Combination of bombs, and you've got to do precision attacks if you're going anywhere near the airfield. But yeah, what the hell?
I would say the 14 is doing CAS, area support, and everything else, bombing and precision attacks.
What do you want from the T80s? Because I'm going to take a T80, but I figure we do need some sort of coordination to make sure that we don't get bombed.
Should we just take as many T80s
that's a
straight up
problem.
straight away?
So my plan for the whole thing here is that we need to be sneaky because we can't afford to lose ground vehicles. We can afford to lose as many airplanes as possible. So we need to drive in a couple of T80s, hide them, and then use them for spotting purposes. So we can call in the KF50s to blast the blue ground forces to hell with support from the CAS planes, and of course take care of any helicopters. But so I'm going to be controlling AI units as much as possible to move all our ground forces as close as possible to base, so we can more quickly, if we lose a ground unit, quickly get in a new one, and then just keep reporting out targets and just blast them.
Remember, you can smoke targets as well. Don't forget that.
Yeah, we're going to have to use the KA-50s in collaboration support of all the tanks.
Yep.
The Warthogs, the Hogs and the Frogfoots basically are your best first strike punch weapon along with your Harriers. The rest really are going to have to be, well, literally you're going to have to use them as caps more than anything else. It's like you've got to use them just as air cover, because if they're going to be flying around in Hornets, we are going to get shot to hell.
You said, Cap, you said earlier that the one of the Harriers failed to show up.
Roger.
I can pick up that Harrier slot if you'd like.
Is that? I think Misha's jumped.
That was
in.
already taken, I think.
Yeah. Unlucky, sir.
Also,
unlucky.
Mad Dog's not turned up by the looks of it, and he was in a Harrier. So
Oh, fair enough.
Join the
there
squad,
you
boys. Join my beautiful Harrier boys.
Gotcha.
And shipwise, the Vegans are going to attack from the west with RB-15s. So all we need is some cap aircraft kind of out to the west area to distract any enemy Hornets that may chase us down, and then we'll be all right.
So it's Kingston.
Well, I would say use the Mercury, use Kingston and the Tomcats. They're probably the best aircraft for that one.
Yeah.
Kingston ain't here.
Oh,
Well, let's talk about how we protect our ground forces. I think because that's our limited resource is our ground units. So we definitely want to have like Cap just protecting the ground units.
Yeah, that's your Black Sharks. That's your Black Sharks really more than anything else.
Yep.
For the air cover protecting those, you've got you could use your Tiger 2s. You could use the Vikings or the flankers and the Fulcrums. You've got the options there for that. That's my view though.
Yeah, so Cap protect the coast planes and helicopters protect the ground units.
And for the Black Shark, please put your data link on you, like the same as your numbers, so we can cover as much area as we can and protect the ground forces.
But like I said, the most important thing is for you driving the T8 is find a place to hide, but so you can still spot things. That's my biggest advice to you.
I like the hide advice, and to keep in mind that we got a lot of ways to blow stuff up. So the idea of using the T-80s in a defensive posture, I think, was really smart.
Keep them super hidden.
Yeah, I mean, only fire with a T-80 if you absolutely have just in defense only. Do not use them for attack, because if we lose one, it's lost.
It may also be worth suggesting that if any T-80s do fire, they try and move and hide again soon afterwards so they don't get spotted.
Take the shot if you can, and then literally pull back into a deeper set of cover.
Yep.
Because once somebody sees you, that's it. You are fair game for everybody else. It's literally if you have to fire and retreat.
The blue commander,
George will do that spamming enter key thing. So
it'll
cover
pick up
won't do
anything.
it.
It'll pick up anything anywhere cover because stupid DCS. Yeah.
You have to be behind a hill.
You have to be literally behind something that will stop a bullet, basically.
There are a lot of buildings on the airbase that you can hide behind.
You can do it, guys. Hide behind a building, and then kind of like you can look over it with your external view.
Poke your nose out and take your shot, and then jump back into cover.
Yeah, you use your isometric view as much as possible.
That goes for the KA-50s as well. Hide behind buildings. It's very, very good.
Either that, or literally just pop up above the tree height, find it, coordinate between the four of you, and if you have to, call in the hogs or the frogfoots.
Extend your lifespan for sure.
We'll be very, very low.
Is it worth using any of the ground forces to try and take out some of the AA to allow the KAs and the Cap sort of some respite from all of that? Because apparently there's going to be quite a bit of AA stuff there.
We can lose airplanes. We cannot lose.
Yeah, we can lose airplanes. That's fine. I mean, if you want to split off the Warthog Charlies and the Harriers and go after the AA for that one, leave the Alphas and the Frogfoots to go after the any of the ground targets.
I'm going Sam hunting. This is Elo, by the way.
You got to keep in mind that the T-90 is a very, very tough tank. So you can take a lot of near misses for splash effect, like rockets and stuff. Just don't take any
not against a
direct
Leopard. A Leopard that hits you will instantly kill you. Trust me.
Yeah. I'm saying like for some of the smaller stuff, though, we can kind of.
Yeah,
But it's
and
a really
also
tough tank.
for you guys in the T-80s, if you see a Leopard and you know you can take the shot, remember that the Leopard is easily killed from the side and rear with one shot. If you go on it head on, it'll take 2 or an ATGM.
An ATGM will get you killed if you sit there and he sees it coming.
So
not if you're hidden good enough.
They got F-18s, but only with Fox 1s. So something to keep in mind is that means that if they're taking it a 2-on-1, because we've got the numbers, then the F-18 can only really destroy one of its 2 attackers. So, because with a Fox 1 type, you can't use track wall scan, which is one of the F-18's biggest weapons.
Also, notch. If you notch him even for a second, the missile is gone. It's stupid.
Hey, Rest Bucket, I automatically connected to this server, and it looks like SRS works.
Good morning, everyone.
Portion, apparently. What have I got a portion? It is the skid. Let's not worry about that, boys. Where's my Harriers? Who's that one?
I'm pulling out now.
Pulling out. Come on, chaps. Let's go get some and ting. Let me get my ESHD on the go, boys.
Let's blow this joint.
Yes, indeed, Francis. Let's indeed blow this joint. Love to blow a good joint.
Rogue to ground forces, my plan has failed completely, so we're just gonna have to wing it.
Oh, Rogue, you awful man. This is why you're such an awful man.
Nothing works by AI, so I can't do anything. I can't control any units.
Can't rearm, man.
Yeah, you can. You need to go. It has to be Battle Commander to do AI.
F5, so use this runway
I am
rather than spend 10 minutes
It doesn't work.
taxiing.
They're not controllable that way.
Oops, looks like Elkin effed up.
Yeah, you can only drive them by humans way.
Sticking
to cover.
Yeah, I'm using this runway, F5s.
The Harrier should take the same.
A report for the cap. We have one bandit high conning over the AO. He is currently heading feet wet.
Shoot that mother down. Right, one
Might he
Harrier.
be going for a cheap attack?
Do you have a three
Maybe
Harrier?
someone could try to intercept him actually rather than be chasing him. If someone wants to go feet wet then south, look for the contrails.
My Harriers. Come on, boys, get on the runway. What's the matter with you?
Anybody know what the password for the server?
Password?
Yeah, I got disconnect.
Internal range.
Internal range.
Password is password.
Mercury 2's got those comms.
Okay, guys, Harriers taking off in 2-4. Follow me, boys.
Gotcha. Good luck, everyone else who's going the opposite way.
This is Griffin on runway 10. We'll wait for the Harriers and then we will take off. We're in the A10s.
I'm going to be quickly trailing
Copy,
the Harriers.
Griffin, go together.
Harriers airborne. Looking sexy and team.
Yeah, we see you going up.
Bandit high conning fired on me.
A10s, full power and rotate.
Get some 14s up there, boys. Kingston, go do your job.
I'm coming.
Dad, remember the ships.
Roger, I will be going inland, guys. I'm just, Ooh, cons, baddies. Right, we're going to go on the deck until we get to Guadalda, guys. Oh, heavens, don't go by me. Anything but by me. Cap spike and heading inland.
Clear. Yep, F5's on the deck.
Spot okay one.
Issue 25, roll out.
I've got the AI working. Yay!
Does anyone know if we've got waypoints working? As in waypoints. I will find out, yes? No waypoints. Come on.
You always plug them in manually.
Order.
Griffin in A10, airborne.
Right, looking for Guadalda. If anyone knows where it is, let me know.
Well, you're on it, so that's.
On your right wing, Cap.
Have we got?
I'm gonna see Red Sword.
Have we got a GCI or anything?
No, we need one though, because we're a blind bunch of monkeys otherwise without one.
Yeah, and there's no AWACS either, so the F-14's SSA won't work.
Oops.
I think he's going the wrong way.
Oops.
I think they're trying to knock out the bridges over here.
Oh, don't let them do it. Spike.
Spike.
By what? I don't know. Vegans just overtook us. Who's a goddamn vegan?
That'll be me.
Good formation,
You may
boys.
take my slot,
Get
but I
that
will take
18
the
vegan.
formation.
Yeah, come and stick with us then. You got the same weapons as us, so stick with us.
Like 18 ahead of us in south.
Roger, we're turning inland, guys. Break up the formation, go to trail. We're going inland.
Begin trailing.
Avoid the coast, SU 25s.
They can get low.
Griffin in A10, hugging coastline.
Ground forces are already in the area. I just got
penguin down.
Hey, get some penguin. You son of a gun.
I'm bringing some anti-air up.
Launch.
Do we have a GCI? I need to get some bras.
Nope, no GCI. Yeah, which and because we've got no tax station.
My bad.
So
We
we don't
crashed.
know where anything is.
What I want to do, I just want to know where Godard. See if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it, boys. Got to be over there. Oh, I found it. I found it, guys. I found it. Yep. Oh, I like this moving map thing. Right, guys, follow me, please.
I've got there's at least one bandit over the AO. I don't know if that's
Engine stall! No!
Kingston.
It's fine.
Figgins still with us.
I fixed it.
2 bandits over AO. Both of them currently heading. They're over land, heading towards water. Scratch that head towards water. They're just maneuvering.
A10, recommend Angels 4. Angels 4.
AFib.
Harry's ingressing now, boys. Let's go fight. Sweet. We're about to get blasted. Anyone read what it is that's spiking us, guys? TP. What's TP?
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper. No.
I see one of our red boys chasing a blue on the ground. I'm coming in head on. I'll have a Fox too.
Yeah, that's...
I won't hit you.
It's an army of flares, Harris.
Dan, are you boys with me?
Yeah, we're all here.
Good.
Yeah, I have your 18. He's pulling up and away. Fox 2. Oh, you just killed him. He just died. Holding to a shot. Good kill. Who got him?
That wasn't me.
That's an F5, right? Good kill.
Yeah, but it wasn't me.
On the left wing.
There are SAM sites everywhere.
In front. Are there SAM sites in front of Godard? Does anyone know?
We need to stay north
to the
and
east of it.
west of it.
There's a hole. Yeah, north east.
There are some sides on the north.
We do not want to go east of it at all.
Anybody give us a location for enemy ground units?
The maps just
Friendly KA-50 just got shot down by Air Forces.
Okay, targets on those guys. Engage at will.
A10s, I'd recommend we descend to Angels 3.5. Angels 3.5.
That has a bandit, feet wet, heading south to north.
Cap targets found. Engaging. Rifle.
3.5. Copy.
Rifle.
Pull up.
Breaking right.
I see a Fox 1 out. It's coming against the friendly plane who's feet wet. He conning.
Cap safe and track.
Oh man, the SAMs are real.
Yes, they are.
Pull up.
Our A10s are feet wet.
Digging inland.
Approaching Godard now.
Cap running in front of the shop.
Oh, missiles out, stand by. I think they're ours, I think they're friendlies.
Good. Yep, those are good. They shot down a Hornet or something.
Yeah, I just saw it go down.
Kingston's chasing a Hornet out to sea.
Okay, going in for more boom boom. On your right wing, Griffin.
Copy that.
On your right wing, Cap.
Roger.
I'd say we extend right out over the ocean, gives us a lot more room. Stand by.
Cap. Rifle.
Sheikah, where do you want it?
I'm dead.
Rifle.
Rifle.
A10s extend out into the sea. I have eyes on your other A10 above you.
Careful, Vigan, you're getting close.
Copy, I see.
I suggest we turn left and descend.
Ziggin is hit, unfortunately.
Hold up, can I get another one?
Still in the air. We'll see.
Saw 3 times Vigans just take off from our runway. They look cool.
Griffin flying in from fleet wet to dry across the airfield.
Running for final attack.
Tomcat taking off in the taxiway. Alright.
What up?
It's fun day.
There is a tank on the airfield approaching, going left just over shot. Stand by, reversing course.
Fox, real close.
Yep. Cap rifle, Winchester RTB. Good strike. 4 bad guys down.
I'm on my way back with 1 wing.
Griffin down.
Nice. I'll see you back there. Right, where's my base?
That AA is real. It's bloody hard as well.
Roger. Standoff Mavericks work perfectly. The AAA doesn't even go up.
Our F5s allowed rockets.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Right, let's find home base.
I believe waypoint 1 should be where you aligned.
There is an enemy Grisha out there as well. Or some ship of some kind. It's very, very deadly.
I suggest not running into it. Any BDA of how well we're doing? Any information anywhere?
As far as I'm aware, we still have the red base in capture, so that's all I know.
I'm destroying the baddies on the base. That is the right thing to do, isn't it?
Copy that, Cap, yeah.
Roger, good. Right.
I think they're all east of the runway at the moment. Southeast of the runway, the baddies.
Yeah, the edge of the town.
There's only 1 red unit at the airbase at the moment.
Is anyone conning?
Yeah, I'm plans conning. I'm heading south. Okay. If anyone's conning heading north, then that's probably a bandit.
What is the skins for the tanks? Sorry?
Green is friendly. And winter camo is enemy.
Roger.
Seeing some SAMs out from the enemy ship. Just off the coast of the airbase there.
Yeah, it's trying to kill me.
I saw a bunch of Vikings take off. Are they a strike force for that ship?
Yeah, they will be. They will be. They'll take it down soon, guys.
Cap, do you want coordinates on the airbase?
No, it's fine. I've got it memorized now. I'm going to be landing on 2-4 very shortly as well.
Negative. I mean without a.
Alright, I'm repairing my plane.
Roger, good man for making it back. I'll do it in a sec. I'll see you.
There's a missile alpha. Yeah, I can't call each one of those. Just keep in mind, you can see a lot of white smoke trailing out from their ship.
Might be an idea of a couple of the A-10s going for a hard strike, just pop every single Maverick at it.
Any Harry, you're taking off from base.
Get down the safe, rearming.
You got a tank pulling into the hangar complex. Our side.
I'm gonna go back to ground because the
North or
target's
south?
fucking useless at the moment.
Out of the hangar complex.
We've got our takeoff base has some stuff on fire.
Well, shouldn't be, no, it's just people lagging, I imagine. Cap heading out.
Our base is on fire because someone just managed to fly their plane into a hangar.
Yeah, I thought that might be.
Oh, great.
Those SU-25 noobs.
If anyone wants to put together a ship strike, that would be
Well, Blood's supposed to be doing it. I don't know what he's doing. Not earning his wage, I can tell you that.
Kingston's airborne. We're gonna carpet bomb.
Ships is horrible.
We're gonna carpet bomb the fuckers.
Biggins are on their way.
Okay, I see someone flying low over the target base with data. Tries to get him flying circles over that. Just kind of keep an eye out. Oh, that's a baddie.
Well, you don't carpet bomb the runway, Kingston.
Okay.
You need to keep that.
Enemy planes in the area?
Alright, let's go do some killing, boys.
Yeah, Plan sees 2 enemy planes in the AO. I'm kind of focused on one of them right now. I don't know how else to put that. Oh, that's Penguin. He's dead. I'm merged with somebody else in with him. I'm gonna go up. I don't see where he is. I don't want to be right at his ammo.
Got vegan radars out to sea, so I think Blood's going to be coming in for his attack soon.
Looks like one ship is already burning.
Well done, boys. Yeah, that'll be Blood. There's Rogue in play.
Copy.
RB-15's out 4 times. Those ships will be going down. They've got like 200 kilo warhead each. How's the battle going, Rogue? Talk to us.
No ground unit at airbase at the moment. We need someone in there.
I'm flying cap over, just kind of flying in circles looking for targets.
Good.
I think there's some AA vehicles in the trees west of the airbase.
Roger. I'm heading in there now. And good job, boys, taking out that frigate.
Be aware, northeast of airbase there are friendly ground units moving.
Northeast? Are you sure? Because that's their side.
I'm controlling them right now, so I should know.
Okay, tell me where I can shoot. As airbase is balls, where can I start putting Mavericks down again?
Across the east side of the river.
Roger, noted.
Cons high.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty. Third one's further out to sea. You can see white smoke coming up from Sam's
Great
there.
job.
Can anybody mark enemy targets with smoke so we can see them up from up high?
I'm over the airfield now, I can't see any.
All 3 ships are hit.
Jesus, the F-14A is horrible.
That's it.
I think I've just been hit.
Rogue, I've got guys right at the end of the runway. Do I shoot them or not?
Which side?
Feet dry side. Quick.
East or west?
Fucking the side that's not against the sea.
Negative.
Right, I'm not firing.
That's friendly, friendly.
Roger.
Yeah, that's friendly.
I'm also around the hangars myself.
Roger, Tally.
Yeah, we got a red tank in the hangars.
Well done, boys. Is there anything in the base that needs blowing up?
I'm parachuting the end of the runway and I can't see anything.
Right, well I'm heading out west then. East, sorry, east.
With enemy tanks, they're just at the tree line east of the river.
East of the river, yeah?
Yeah.
Roger, heading that way now. How's the air-to-air situation? Did we clear?
I see some
I don't. Plenty of spikes, no misses.
ground mix south of the airport on the road, moving across the snow. You can see their trails.
Oh fuck! I just got fucking shot by. Fucking, there's a Sam in the base somewhere. You motherfucker! They got a Strela in Guadada. It's going to take us down.
Where at?
I don't know, but I see tracks. There's a tank just about to hit the runway on the east side. Rogue, who is that?
Copy.
Is that you or not?
No, I just sent a Maverick at it.
Alright, we're going to kill it. Let's get it, boys.
Okay, Penguin is in play somewhere in the air over the AO, but I haven't spotted him yet. Sail, where to get you? I think I see him feet wet just off the end of the runway.
That's George in a tank, or one of them in the tank. Yeah, let's go. I'm running in to kill it now.
On the track. There's one more thing coming out of Gudada.
Fuck, I've lost him. Lost him, Pan, I've lost him. Where is he? Had him a second ago. Did he go back in the trees? I'm gonna get the IR scope on it. Found him! Oh, George, George, George! Rifle! See ya! Shot! It was a leopard. Is the leopard the baddie?
Copy.
Right, there's a bunch more. Come on, guys, there's a bunch more in that trees just east of the base. We're talking a few hundred feet. Missiles out. Where those missiles coming from? Right.
Tanks moving inbound from the tree line, river.
Yep.
Thanks for taking out those ships. That's so cool. I got so much room to maneuver over the water here.
Right, I'm running for those motherfuckers now.
Plan is still saying picture clean in terms of air to air, but call out anything. You know, I don't have exactly.
It's great. It's a great chance for us to kill these bad guys. That Strela is nailing us, guys. We've got to find it. Come on, chop chop. He's in the trees / urban.
How much ammo that thing got? We could just throw bodies at it with planes until he's out.
I'm looking for him now with an IR scope.
You want me to wild weasel him?
Yep, I do.
Up for that?
Yep, we'll get it done.
I think slightly to your 11 o'clock, Cap.
Roger, I'm searching the trees now. No joy. He's gonna be
Someone just shot at Cap. Someone just shot at Cap. There's an F-18. He's coming back on you, Cap.
Forget the wild weasel. I'm looking for the
help.
Where is he?
Over the runway. I'm over the runway, a couple hundred feet up. I'm getting gunned.
Are you flares?
Yep.
Who's flaring?
Yep.
Cap flares.
Shoot that fucker.
Watch it, jink, Cap, jink. Jink, jink.
I locked Cap, not the bad guy.
Fuck off!
Hey, I got your wild weasel.
2 square flat buildings. It's about 200 feet southeast of that.
Guys, take this fucking guy off my back.
I'm trying. He's over the Sams too. I'm coming back in. It's really tough because it's hard to get. Fuck. It got you, so I couldn't shoot.
Got the tank inside the runway.
Okay, I have a bandit, but I can't fly right over the Sams to get to him. I flew right over the Sams to get to him. I'm dead. Shit.
Take off runway 24. The good news is whoever it was out of heaters.
Oh, I'm dead finally. Fuck's sake. Guys, we shouldn't have fucking Hornets operating over the base.
Oh, I'm trying, Cap, but the big problem there was if I got low, I was getting hit by Sams, and if I stayed high, I couldn't get them.
Oh, Strela?
The leopards. The leopards. Or the Strela.
I'm on the fucking runway. 200 feet east, hiding in those trees. We can't get near it.
Gotcha.
Because they're dug in like Alabama ticks. Out of the way, stupid little F5. Come on, chop chop.
Well, I've heard that one, Cap.
Go and put those rockets in that fucking forest and get him moving.
East of the 2 square black buildings.
I got a shed load of bombs ready to drop somewhere. Just give me a target.
That forest.
I think I see him.
Remember the flanking
over base. If you want rockets, just call it out.
I just flew over him. No joy.
Alright, running back in, guys.
Moving up.
Units, be advised, runway left side might have damage.
Right, is someone taking care of those stupid Hornets for a start?
I'm taking back my Harrier slot, so that should be effective.
Sail got a kill on Penguin, so he should be out of commission for a minute. I'm running back in. This is the plan.
Anyone got a grid for a ground target?
I can put
No eyes, no eyes.
Negative.
Any ships out there?
Yeah, I kind of have a grid for a ground target because I saw him so much.
Come and follow my Maverick and bomb it.
Oh, the air-to-air situation's dicey over there.
Right. Can we get? Have we got any air to fight
There's
us
a tank
apart from plan?
bottom end of the base from the tree line. I've just overflown him. Drop flares.
Coming.
Bring a
shot. Done.
Right, coming, guys.
There's an air tail. I'm in the A10. Going evasive.
Is he close to the water, is he?
I'm down at less than 1,000. Literally over the water on the edge of the base now. Like I'm getting locked.
Plan has a bandit, feet wet.
Why am I suddenly spawning in a hangar with someone else?
Yeah, there's some bug. This is the first time that's ever happened.
It happens.
I'm looking for the targets at the base.
Yeah, plan has the bandit that's over the water. It should be a pretty easy kill for me to dive down on him.
Great, so I can't take the F-14 because the hangar has suddenly started spawning.
Sam's on him as well.
Here, I'm gonna spawn in. I'm gonna pull out of the hangar.
It's alright, mate. I'll take another plane. The 18 isn't in the back.
Units facing around on that.
That was gonna mess it up.
And Ares has taken my slot.
Shit, there's AA entering the base. There's AA entering the base.
Who's driving a Ferrari on the air? It's moving too fast.
That's one Hornet.
Thank you. Right, there's lots of Hornet problems up here.
Yeah, and I messed it up. I had a clean shot and I didn't match.
Is that a friendly or an enemy?
The one across the runway is enemy.
Copy.
Got 2 friendlies on base, myself and where the hangars are, and we've got another one on the other building.
You guys going over here? I'm over here on the other side of the highway. On the highway.
Right, what should I be shooting in the base, guys, or near the base? What's my priority to
You've
start
got the
shooting?
one on the east side of the runway, going across towards the sea.
Is he moving now, yeah?
Yeah, he's moving now.
Got him. I'm trying to lock him.
Okay, plan has the next Harrier. He's firing, but this time I'm
on. Lock him, lock him, lock him, lock him.
Got the Gilbert. He's dead.
Fox 2, Bandit Harrier.
Lost a fucking moving tank. Where did he settle? Did you hit the tank, guys? Did you hit the tank? Well done.
Yeah, he's down. He's down.
Well done.
There's a Shilker in our base. We need to take that out. It's running.
Yeah, I killed Penguin who was chasing 14.
Where's the Shilker, guys? Give me a some sort of fix on it, and I'll shoot it. I'll kill it.
The Gilbert is dead.
Runway heading towards the hangars.
I don't see it. God damn it.
I don't see it at the hangars at all.
Almost at the base with bombs. Give me a target.
Plan will do a Wild Weasel for you if you look in the town just past the base. You guys, eyes on. I'm a Wild Weasel.
Roger. Get it done.
Yeah, there's AAA fire coming out from the base. It's not me.
Nope, that's the Chilka.
Shit, I missed it.
Okay, we got Sam out. You see him?
No, I missed it. Go around again.
Missile, missile, missile.
I see those missiles though. I'm gonna kill that.
Missile out.
Enemy AAA.
I'm going for those missiles. Hello.
Copy that. Yep.
Yeah, great work. Other people were also helping out with the crap. What Wild Weasel.
Yeah, Wild Weasels are absolutely necessary at the moment. Right, where are those mothers? Where are those mothers? Come on, baby. They were right there. Come on, make them fire, make them fire, make them fire. Yep, got him. Prepare to get your face whacked. Got him, boys, I got him. God, there's a lot of them. There was a lot of them. Come on, lock, 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 lock. Rifle.
Veg it down.
Shooting again.
Red has the base.
Rifle. Shooting again. Good bombs, whoever's getting bombs on target, that's our main threat. Rifle. 3 rifles out on those guys, Ella.
Copy that. Missile out.
Dodging. Safe. Cheeky motherfuckers. You missed.
Okay, it's a convoy, Cap.
Yes, it is. They're about to go boom boom. I'm crossing over something here. What is that? It's a... What? I'm over a tank right now. It's moving towards the base and I can't tell what kind of tank that is. Am I flying over your man, Rogue? I suppose you don't know.
Just flew over me, Cap.
Oh, I was about to blast you. Right, okay, well done. Right, you're heading into a world of shit, just so you know. Running in to take a look at that convoy again.
Oh, I accidentally almost had an air-to-air collision with a friendly right up in Gudada. Just a lot of tight airspeed.
Right, capturing the targets of Gudada, priority targets.
Okay, I just had a friendly get shot down. It goes by a Sam.
How far back was the Sam? Kind of.
The Sam is still. There's still Sam active in that city.
See the smoke. See the smoke running in now. And yep, see another one.
Yeah, there's another one. You got him?
I'm searching for him.
Oh, someone just fired rockets at it. I hope that was a hit. Looked pretty.
Yeah, they're pretty weak. Fucking displays gone weird. Come on, where are you? Where are you?
Rifle?
I think they're behind a building or something.
I see an A-10's got firing on him.
Ah, going round. I couldn't get a track on it.
Ah, I can't see shit.
Just fired again. You see it? Smoke out. Red tracer's out.
I've got to go around. We'll get him, guys. We'll get him. Can we get some big 1,000-pounders in there, guys, please? Heffing great smoke trails to go follow.
And I'm gone.
Coming with a bomb load. Steel's ready to take off. You crazy Russian MiG.
Okay, but on great damage to the guys about a mile back.
Plan has a bandit aircraft. He is over the hills.
Keep him there.
Oh, he's a helicopter.
So?
Attacking.
He's an AI SA 342M. I don't know what that is. I say 342M. Yeah, he's a Gazelle.
Cap rifle going guns. Okay, can you wild weasel those Strellas out again, please? Plan, and I'm going to go in with guns this time.
Yeah, firm. I'll be over the AO in about 45 seconds.
Thank you. I'm going to plan my running.
Pull up. Out.
Again, feet dry to feet wet, just north of the AO.
Shock
Running
Avenger.
over.
Right. I'm going to get my high yo-yo now so I can dive on them.
There's an 18 to the south of the airfield.
Got anyone on it?
Direction, please.
South of the airfield.
Copy.
Plan here. I did not get fired on a path.
I'm going to go and roll in.
Get fired on.
Okay, we've got MiG-29 in here doing good work. Right, where is that Strela? Oh, Strela.
Okay, one more pass this time, right over it, from the water to the hills.
Roger, I found a bunch of tanks. One time I can't kill them.
Let's try Fox 2.
Eyes on. Looks like a Challenger or a Leopard. It's over by the hangars.
Oh, copy. I'm on it. That's a friendly tank as well.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any more SAMs in that town.
Enemy tank south of hangar, big hangar.
Yeah, enemy tank. Yeah, 2 grey hangars to the south by the MI8.
Gepards firing their Gepards.
Let's try Fox 2 on F-18.
AAA is fucking horrible.
Blood Stripe towards the 18. Let me know if you need
Right over the harbor. He was shooting at I think another Viggen or a Mirage.
A-50 with no tail flying around.
That's me. I was trying to get that tank.
Right, I'm coming in with really big rockets to kill that tank, guys.
He's down, I think.
Oh. Right, well I found some other tanks to kill anyway, so let's go and do them.
Did I get him?
Okay.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, he's on fire.
Yeah!
On, boys.
We have no friendly ground unit on top of the air.
No fire, stand by, turning in.
KA-50 pilots, are you seeing enemy ground units on your map?
Say again?
KA-50 pilots, are you seeing enemy ground units on your map?
Negative.
Guys, check your
I
fire.
was in a KA-50 earlier and I was seeing blue circles for the ground targets.
Guys, do not
overfly airbase.
On the tank from the airbase, I was.
I saw that on A10 take you out.
Yeah, I didn't think about A10.
Yeah.
That planned kamikaze declared adventure. Oh yeah.
There's currently no friendly tanks on the airbase itself, just one at the very north of it.
I am at the very end of the runway on the complex.
That's it, you're very north of it, aren't you? Very north end. But anything south of that.
Taking off in Cap Gas, MiG-29.
Friendly tank approaching the hangars from the west.
Oh, this thing's a handful, boys.
I have 2 vehicles moving from the town to the eastern threshold.
Back on.
A10 turn in.
Tank approaching the end of the runway. I've just overflown him. I had my gun. Stand by. Rolling back.
See a situation like, boys?
Good shot, so 10.
No joy on hostile targets anyway?
Yeah, Penguin's back over the AO. I mean, he basically, like, you know, we kill him and he's back over, so
Roger.
he's back over now.
I've got my radar scanning. I think, yeah.
Enemy tanks south of the airfield, literally at the end of 3-3.
Roger.
Yeah, 2 gun runs in it. Oh, no joy. I saw him. I'm gonna drive back on him.
One near the depot.
Just shot the Hornet tank with guns.
Nice. We'll take that.
Just confirming end of runway enemy units.
South the runway.
You got your data right now?
Copy of a
Yeah,
flight.
copy.
Rest, I think we got hit. Oh yeah, we got no electric unless you can troubleshoot up there. I'm going to see if we can still make it back to base and try and repair.
Let's get dead. Get for Grizzly.
Right, let's get these mothers.
Yeah, he's going to be coming straight back.
From behind the goddamn building.
Air seems clear. Running in air to ground. Okay, guys, what's the ground situation down there? What are the priority targets?
Enemy tank southwest of the, right next to the lighthouse, in between the lighthouse and the parking area.
Roger. Running in.
Just approaching the trees along the fence line.
Who's conning above the AO?
Right, lighthouse. Give me a lighthouse.
North of the lighthouse.
Cap, I'm off your wing.
Roger. I'm going. If you protect me, I'm going to look for that tank. Tally
Now in the
lighthouse.
bush. Yeah, he's in the bushes.
Got him.
Just that's it. Yep.
Alright, see him. Running
With
in.
that F5 just blew in.
Is he in the trees?
He is. Yep.
Hey, you little muck.
No joy.
Right next to that wall fence that goes through the middle of it.
That's Splash 1, he's down.
Got him, guys.
Yeah.
Well done. Great bombing. Right, let's find the next target. Hold your fire, guys.
No,
He's dead.
He's still alive. He's still alive. He's still alive.
Yeah, destroyed.
Tank's moving.
Yeah, he's against the wall, isn't he?
He was against the wall. Yeah, he's moved a bit more into the bushes, but he's still in there.
Who's conning high and heading north? Or maybe south.
Yep, we'll see him moving. Get a little.
One Maverick. Any targets?
Yes. We're all bombing him. Oh, he's dead. Is he just bite it? He's dead, isn't he?
Does kill him.
Stand by.
Hold fire. He's dead.
Yeah, destroyed. I had damage, I got destroyed.
Find the next target.
Tally tank rolling on road east.
Look east.
Who's in the road?
Breaking over the field, Soji.
Missed with guns. Just flew over it. Do you see me? A10.
What were you
2
in?
tanks.
A10. Is he near all those smokestacks, or is that no? That's something else.
There's a three smoke plumes of tanks coming in from northeast.
Okay. Yep. See a tank running in.
I see an enemy AAA going in.
Get that as a priority. Cap diving in
Space
now.
up. Lands the refuel, I think. See how that goes.
Rifle.
Spider, you're firing on a friendly.
Roger.
Okay, George.
to final runway
36.
by friendly free zones.
Boom! Shack Leopard with a rocket in the face. Find me another, boys.
We've got friendly tank approaching the hangars. He was, and now he's disappeared off F10.
Right, any unidentified tanks? Any hostile tanks? Please.
The ones in the trees to the east.
Yeah, I see another one. I'm running in.
Mercury 2 final, Sochi 2-4.
I'm running in again. This big 20 is friggin' deadly, boys.
Is that tank north of the runway house?
What is it? What is it? What is it?
We've got about 4 of them in the north, yeah. Everything north looks like ours.
Oh, roger.
Jack.
There's one coming from the tree line east, south.
I'm approaching the railway bridge in attack.
Looking.
Yep, across the open from the southeast.
Oh, he had no wheels.
Okay, there's one heading towards the runway from the east, right?
Plane.
Is that hostile?
Correct, yep. Yeah, it's baddie.
Right, I need him to be stopped before I fire, because I've got a little bit of...
Tanks in those woods to the east again.
Everyone get that tank, where the flares are. Okay, stop, so that means it's going to be there. On again.
Well, that ain't good.
Rifle.
Is that a tank in the open field? Oh my
yes.
God.
Well done, boys.
Got a monkey shack.
Well done, guys. Keep it going.
Northeastern hill of Kudada, you have some sites.
Searching for targets east. It's pretty clear to me, boys.
Friendly tank approaching the hangars from the west. And we got one in the north of the runway as well.
Is anyone eyes on the air to air?
The tower.
Cram, what's the air to air?
Scanning.
3 friendly tanks on the runways on the airfield, to be careful.
Good.
Everything east of the runway should be bad.
Yeah, I got eyes on a tank heading from the east, but it's a good 2 miles out, so I'm not going after it.
There's something in the east in the trees.
Oh, fuck.
Something northeast along the road. Is that ours?
How far out? Yeah, we have got some out there, yeah.
Hello, I just found like 8 of them, like point blank next to our base.
Copy, I'm over 2 right now.
Yeah, okay, you deal with that then.
Enemy tank approaching the compound at the south of the runway. K-50 is over it.
Roger. Tally. Engaging.
Oh, we got bandits, 3. One of them in tight, 2 of them coming in.
I'll swing around and try again.
How is he still rolling?
No idea. You want to spawn now and I'll spawn after you go and realise everyone spawns in the same hangar.
Yeah.
Pull out of the hangar before you
We have some more Vigans. We have some more Vigans down below on the list. I just selected one of those. I'm out on
George
the
and
ramp.
Mistral dead. 2 more bandits. One of the bandits was a Mistral. The other 2 are going to be jet. I see two track vehicles south to north, the south end of the town.
Under my flares.
Yeah, I see him.
I'm gonna stay focused on the bandits in that area.
Make sure you look right before pulling out.
I'm going down, there's a tank right underneath of me. Underneath the K-50.
Can you flare?
Gonna need some help in the air-to-air situation. 3 bandits, high, hot, all coming in at the same time.
We've got any other
one Fox 1 out on one of them.
Good rockets, good rockets.
I'm gonna try to bait him out, feet wet. I'll keep an eye on him. See if we can keep him away from our guys, keep him entertained.
That tank in the bushes by the pan is still alive.
Mirage in the climb.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah, sorry, I had to look at
2 cons high, coming southeast by the ocean.
Yep, and one of them got me. The cap situation's gonna get rough here.
Come on, guys, we got that. Got any other medium range fighters out there?
Coming in with an F5, but I gotta get a visual before I can tell what I'm shooting at.
Whoever's in the friendly tank on the airfield, you can have a bad guy just come around that corner right now. Actually, scratch that, he's just been killed.
Thank God.
Rogue.
Two Hornets bugging us.
Did one of them just go down?
Yep, he did. Lovely. Next one?
Yeah, this is the last one.
Okay, get ready for the next one, guys.
I'll shot.
What the shit is spiking me?
1-2-0. Сочи. Запуск разрешаю. 1-4-6. Сочи. Запуск разрешаю.
Couple coming through the town, east.
Friendly Sam's going up. Someone's in our airspace.
1-1-9.
Okay, I'm gonna go and dogfight him.
Запуск разрешаю.
Yeah, I got eyes on that Hornet, he's just gone over the Sam. It's going north of the airfield.
Is he diving?
1-4-7.
Nope. He's just shut me
Who
down.
the bloody hell is this? Ah, I'm losing him in there. God damn. That's frustrating.
1-1-7. Сочи.
The handles are unusable.
1-2-5. Сочи. Запуск разрешаю. 1-0-7. Сочи. Запуск разрешаю. 1-3-6.
Trying to just do my job.
The spawning bug is just wicked. I was trying to rearm outside of one of the hangars that's bugged, and I just blew up because someone inside the hangar blew up.
1-2-7. Сочи. Запуск разрешаю.
That's man.
1-1-7. Сочи. Запуск разрешаю.
Cap Hornet spotted. Fox 2 on Hornet. Guns, guns, guns. Cap.
Сочи. Запуск разрешаю.
And missed.
Запуск запрещаю.
Splash.
Nope, splashed him.
That'll do, boys. Right, going back to my air to ground work. Come on, boys. Let's get back to work.
1-2-0. Взлет запрещаю. 1-2-0. Сочи. Взлет по готовности. Отход по схеме на 300. По давлению 2-9,81.
Right, we found a big batch of them. Where are
Взлет
they?
запрещаю.
Where are they, boys? Where are they?
Friendly tank by the little hangars.
The rocket's on a tank.
Be careful with those little hangars. You can easily get stuck with a tank there.
Cap running in.
Vehicles moving south of the airfield near between the wet end and the beach.
Copy that. 2. Just outside the wall line.
Fuck! Fucking gun didn't fire. Piece of shit. What's the matter with it now?
Oh yeah, I see. I was watching you on F2, so I see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's a tank moving towards those little buildings.
Can't slip my
at the
missiles.
south end of the airfield.
Rifle.
That ain't a fucking good thing. Oh, Wagner, you frustrate me so much. Okay, I've got them selected, round and round. Go and get him, plant. Oh, where the fuck was he?
Good guns, A10, good guns.
Cheers, destroyed.
He's still alive.
I'm running in. Oh, now he's Oscar Mike. God damn it. Another guy. Hello, George. You're about to bite the bullet, mate.
Guys, you keep doing friendly fire on the ground
Rifle.
here.
Is that a kill? Yes, it was. Running around again for another.
Oh, we got 4 jets just took off from our base. Looked pretty cool.
Launch authorized.
You got a friendly tank hidden around the back of the hangars.
Yeah, there's 2 friendly tanks on the airfield.
Friendly's T-80s on there.
Runway.
2 tanks down.
T-80.
North of Lighthouse.
Okay.
In that compound to the southeast of the runway.
Is
Next
he...
to the big grey building.
Yep, got it. Is he Oscar Michael still?
No, he's still at the moment.
Still.
There's a tank out near the lighthouse. What about him?
Yep, he's bad as well.
I just called him up.
Right, running in. I'll get him, boys. Don't you worry.
Well, in the compound we won't.
Is he... give me more information.
To the very south of that compound, between the grey and the brown building.
Yep, got it. Running in.
So, Cap, did you take care of all 5 of those pieces
Yes,
of armor?
I did. Well, I got 2 actually. I only got 2. I'll go back in a minute. I've got to get this priority one first.
Alright, I'm running in with some bombs.
Running in, boys.
I'm still a little ways out, though.
I got him. He'll be dead. He'll be dead. Just a second, boys. Watch this. Watch this, Tuxor.
I am watching.
Boom. Have that in your periscope. BDA.
He's alive, but the building's not.
Running in again. Are you sure? Says it's,
got an RV out.
Says it's dead on
my screen.
Okay. Ah, fuck off. Got a fucking Hornet about somewhere.
I'm not seeing the 18 anymore, but I think I have the Mistral.
He's gone south, his feet wet at the moment. He's turning back on over the village. I'm behind him, but I'm probably going to lose.
We've only got 9 minutes. We've got plenty of armour in there to win it.
2 at the moment.
Roger, good.
Okay, I got your 18 locked up. I see him.
Thank you.
But I'm still flying. I can fire my cannon.
There's 2 still enemy tanks in that area at the bottom. 1 in the compound still.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring a 3rd in now.
This compound, Fox 1?
Whereabouts in relation to the airfield is the compound?
Southeast.
Right against the sea.
Yeah.
On the eastern or western side of the runway.
Plan's right over top of an enemy
on
helicopter.
the east side, blood. Actually, the east against the water.
Yeah. Directly south of the threshold.
There's a tank right next to a building that I thought I killed.
So there's an apron, and then there's a patch of trees and some buildings. Is that what you're on about?
Yeah,
on
south
the,
of that. Yeah.
South. Okay, can't see anything for the scope.
I'll be there 2 minutes.
The largest hangar at the very south of that compound is next to that.
Do you know which facing of the hangar he's next to?
The east face of that hangar. Right next to a large fuel truck.
F5 dogfighting with the Hornet. I need some help.
Is he next to the taxiway?
Where are you, Hornet?
Right.
Negative.
Okay, plant's coming in. I got distracted.
Is he outside of the compound?
He's in the compound. He's a very, very south lot of buildings on this island. A10's just gone over it now.
Panna, you up?
I've just overflown him. I saw him.
I see him as well.
Panna, you up?
I am, but I'm kind of struggling.
Is this compound where the fuel tanks are?
That's right, yep, copy, yep. Just have the most point of that, there's a destroyed...
Right?
Yeah, that's it. And there's a big destroyed building, and he's to the east of that, just next to it. In between the two buildings.
Where's a K50 flying around wheel at the tail?
Need air to air for the last push, guys, because we've got a Hornet in there.
On my way, almost there.
He's jamming currently.
I just got red tracer on me. Red tracer on me. Stand by. Reversing course for gun run.
Enemy Leopard south of airbase, still in action. Destroyed building to the west and fuel tank on the
We'll
right.
have it dead, yeah.
What you're looking for?
We'll have it dead in 3 minutes. I'm on my way. How's the Hornet situation, guys?
One active Hornet at least.
Someone's just been splashed over the water.
Stand by. I just shot a load of rockets. I might have missed him, but I might have got something as well.
He's still alive.
I'm only seeing friends.
He's still alive.
Stand by. Rolling back.
Yeah, we got one on the runway.
Enemy Gazelle south of airbase, right over
Gazelle.
the runway.
That's a Gazelle firing his missiles.
I have a left and right engine failure.
Any air to air, take that Gazelle out.
Two breaking over Sochi.
Yeah, Roger. Coming.
I'm air to air, but I'm having a hard time.
2-4.
Where's the Gazelle?
He's just disappeared.
South.
Literally just disappeared.
F5, that's fine.
Hope Gazelle is over the parking area still.
In the destroyed building.
So is that guy still there next to the destroyed building?
He is, yep.
Running in now.
Inside it. Inside it.
Right, I'm coming.
Keep an F10 mark on where he is.
Gazelle's just been destroyed, yep, will do.
Yeah, good job with the Gazelle. I can only see the fine friendlies. Just having a hard time with Mirage today.
F10 marks there.
Who's shooting off from the apron? Who's shooting from the apron?
Enemy Gazelle.
That's Gazelle, enemy Gazelle.
Is someone dealing with that?
Yeah,
He keep,
Mercury 2 for the final 2-4 Sochi.
I'm in for that tank right now. Oh, it's dead.
I'm with a face cap. I'll take that.
Did you get it, yeah?
I believe so.
Negative. Tank is still active. Nice try, Ethan.
I'm coming.
Oh, jeez, he shot me down while I was going for a gun run. Yeah, there's still an enemy helo active right over the apron.
I got a lock on the Gazelle with the Vickers.
I'm on that tank now.
Just trying to get my sneak in.
Gazelle splashed.
Is the tank still up, yeah?
Tank is up, yep. Gazelle is spawning. By the way, the Gazelle is spawning at Gadada.
Coming in hot.
The Gazelle keeps respawning at Gadada, by the way.
Tank BDA. Tank BDA.
Tank is dead. Tank
Yay! Got him. What about that one near the lighthouse?
He's still alive.
Right, one by the lighthouse. Priority.
Watch out for the Gazelle.
Fucking Gazelle, I swear.
One time Vicker out on that tank.
That Gazelle's going to keep respawning every time we kill him.
Why?
I don't know.
He's not allowed to.
Tank by the lighthouse is down.
Well done, boys. Well done. Right, Gazelle, make it dead. Chop, chop.
Just respawned, airborne.
Launch authorized.
Mercury 2 is clearly active, so...
We've got 5 friendly tanks on the airfield, that's fine.
Friendly Shulka entering the airfield from the north.
Cox 2, Gazelle, and splash. Next target. Where's the shield cut?
Give it.
That was friendly, Shulka.
Oh, friendly, roger. Okay, I make that all reds in the base dead. Could someone do a time check? Rogue.
We are the reds.
Yeah. Gazelle's back.
Let me try that again.
Gazelle's airborne again.
1 minute to go.
What is up with that fucking Gazelle?
Gazelle just up again.
Do we know why that keeps coming back like that?
I don't know. I thought only we could spawn because we've got it.
Okay, I'm going to come and kill him again, but what about ground units, blue ground units?
I can't see any moment.
Coming in for Gazelle now.
He's on the ground, just about to take off.
Yeah.
Lift off right now.
He spawned again.
I've got him, he'll be dead very shortly.
As long as you keep on top of him, we've got plenty of tanks, friendly tanks.
There's an A10 at the base now.
Yeah, friendly.
Or is it an M in Gazelle? Because if it's a Mistral, then just leave it alone.
Fox 2. Got him.
I think it's a Hearts, actually.
He's down.
By the time you do a loop back round again, they'll be here.
Yes, he will. Well, I'll kill him again.
I got spawned into the ground.
4 friendly tanks now. Don't know what happened to the other one.
Confirm no blue tanks.
Can't see any at the moment.
What should I be killing?
Mistral's back. Mistral's back.
Let's go get him, guys.
Yeah, just got me again and just taxiing out, absolutely shredded.
I'll come and get him.
Yeah, you can no point spawning, he's just going to get you every time, Griffin.
Where is he, boys? Where?
He's down, but he'll come back. What's the time situation?
I don't know, you're the ones looking at the clock.
That should be time. We're 1 minute over.
Right, done. Everyone out. I guess we win.
Cool. Yep.
Oh, that was hardcore. Just a big war of attrition, really. It's a World War I war of attrition, wasn't it? It was quite cool.
It was basically it. I think in the end, you had your tactics pretty right, and that was basically try to get our major air defense, which were the 2 destroyers, get them as quickly as possible out of the game, and you did. So once that happened, you also did the second step, I think, very well, and that is basically move your air defenses forward, and then it was basically you had the airspace over the base for you. So for us, it was very difficult. Our poor air guys, Penguin and Artie, they were, and then afterwards also George, we were trying desperately to spawn in and get airborne, and you were shooting us down like flies. And finally, in the end, we were amassing quite a bit of ground forces. We had probably double as many tanks left as you, but time ran out. If this would have run another 15 or 20 minutes, we may have won, but we didn't. So it was a red.
Yeah, we misread the clock, basically. We were planning to sort of go in at 15 minutes from the end, but unfortunately when there was 20 minutes from the end, the actual time was up, so we never actually got to roll our attack.
Roger. My guys became, at the beginning we were kind of monkeys and we were doing more friendly firing than anything, but by the end of an hour and a half, we were so efficient at communicating where the bad guys were and seeking them down. I don't think there's much you could do to hide by the end of it. Even F5s going in and killing tanks on the move and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was. I definitely thought, there's no way I'm going to be able to hide from all these aircraft with the Mavericks, and I was the one that really told him you ought to let him use the Mavericks because otherwise the tanks will just roll all over everything. So you guys had to know how to use the Mavericks, and you did. So that was well done.
Roger. I mean, I personally started off with Mavericks, and then after that, I actually went to rockets. I've got a bit more confident. And I started doing more killing with rockets, believe it or not. But I don't know about the other guys. But okay, guys, really good battle that was. Really good battle. Anyone else's point of view?
Tomcats were in really tight. You didn't get a lot of time to get everything set up before you were already over Gadada.
Yeah, it was pretty difficult.
Actually, this wasn't really a mission for the F-14s. I mean, you were there and they were available, but it wasn't really a mission for the F-14s. That's
it was mostly there to just throw AUG-9 scary noises at everyone.
When was it George doing the ground stuff? Yeah.
No, mostly it was Elkin. I started to, but then he stayed in the tanks, and we were going 2 and 2, so I started drifting over to the helicopters because you guys just had so many planes. It was overwhelming.
I know. Yeah, I noticed you guys kept building little. I don't know what you call them. Little platoons of like 5 tanks here, 5 tanks there, and we kept trying to hunt them out. It was really good fun.
Well, we staged. I knew that if we just charged the airfield initially, they'd all be out in the open, and they wouldn't survive for 90 minutes, especially with the ships down. So we were going to stage them close by in the woods, and then towards the end we were going to charge the airfield. But apparently we didn't get our clocks synchronized with because you guys said it was over and we were just ready to assault. So.
One thing we made use of is when you weren't in the tanks, obviously you weren't in 99% of the tanks. Even a tank, a stupid AI tank, all we need to do is fly low over it, and all of the AI tanks start firing their machine guns at us, and that's how we found them in the end. We just fly a Mirage over. Just said, "Plan, go and fly over, would you?" And all of the I don't know what they are. Leopard
machine guns, right?
Just started firing. We're like, right, brilliant, fire, dead. That's how we found them. So
Right,
you needed
right.
to leave them on
smart.
set. You needed to leave them to hold fire or whatever it was. Really, that's how we did the damage.
Roger. In any case, the good thing is that the first tank that I drove in there, which was positioned in the northern end of the runway, it stayed all the game there, and you never destroyed
Just saw it. Just say literally saw it. How the hell was that? Where was it hidden in somewhere?
No,
just on the north end of the runway.
I did ask my boys. I did say I was eyeing up a tank, and like, should I kill it at the north? No, that's definitely ours. Although we were very close to it with a T-80. 200 feet away from it by the looks of things, so it was probably...
Yes, you were very close, yes.
Roger. I really enjoyed that guy that hid in the compound to the, I guess, the southwest.
Yeah, that'd be me.
And we were just blowing up all the buildings around him trying to get him. It was really good fun.
Yeah, I did notice I was getting a lot of love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. From our side, it was basically always George on the southern side, and it was me on the northern side. That's basically how we divided it.
All right. Okay. Any final thoughts, guys?
I don't know exactly how to push forward with this, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah. It was getting to the limit of the server there. You probably all noticed by the end of 90 minutes.
Yes.
I was down to 15 FPS or something. So we couldn't have gone much further in terms of stuff blown up. But otherwise, it worked perfectly otherwise. So I'm chuffed with it, guys. All right. I shall get on. Well done, everyone. And I'll see you next Sunday.
See you next week.
See you.
Okay, everybody.